Yes, I'm a baby Emfa Emra Badwam Jumedi so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119, Multi TV Digi Box. The so called so live and so honum. Nah, okay. So we are here, dear. Mamemfa, happy birthday, encore, Emfama, Miankasa Benway. We bruta nyamine shirano na shiwo it's what man so happy birthday to na den suya dodu ya wash yashi Calvary Baptist Compassion Project. Blessings always on your way. Nyankopon enhira na onyo kese wenua na onhira emu akoma so ade emremu emfama from Mrs. Shroda Akwe. So wish you all the best. Happy birthday na den suya dodu. Nyame nhyira. Nyame onhyira. No onhyira kopem so obeye enhyira. And also very good morning to Mr. Okofo ya was and Tema mpom. Yanka samu ofa ba akopɛ. Ofa me to nka che. Say bia hye ye de. Yeda nyame ase. And also our brother Enoch Afuakwa Esquire. Say menyina Jumedie so na memfa munyo kese nkoma Ghana de hye ye na na memne da ne kwese ada so bota o machima wotimi esie o papa the late Richmond Apia Lawson aka Big Joe akope ne krabia oso da munyina amase nyame onhyiramo na onhyiramo akopem se moye enhyira pa. So from lawyer Enoch Afuakwa ehonom oso da bibia ase semtimi ebeka omoho. Alfred Kojo Thompson, a member of the MPP National Communications Team. So, and Nicholas Amankwa, a member of Parliament, Madeshia War, Amenfi East constituency. And for what I say, yeah, Babachi and Komo. Na Asantiman Pons, yes, the Mwada, Momasum, the Embra, and this Mo, I was Santiman Pon. Cause and some made it to a Hanum, no, and yet, why, Samomasum, Embra. Asante mampong na mpenfo ehwe ma say say shortlist ni pamiensa for the MMDC the breno e de aba ko ne benya e na omo mutena say shortlist minyi say sabi no mutan obi no mudo obi dodo omo ye the interest of Asante mampong, the interest of Ghana at large. So munta omo chi na nipa ebebo ne din so na be ye abanam sini wo Asante mampong no e nyina ye moa no na wontoa empontunuma e wo kro mu eso sene be ya kro betimi afa ne tumapa e de efra pefo avra bako de ame adom afijapa afiko mu wanche pa once from December nyina me
I think before December
before December
because na me e feel to ejuma
okay
yankopon adom yet nkwementi ye beda nyame ase
na
me ma afishi akese ara me ma Minya no ma wo Cape Coast South, especially Afishiakese, and also to you all and Minya our Parliament, Memanumo me Ejumaye, and I wish him the best for 2025. 2025 dear, on mine na yeshe, ye pese impuntu kese bebe. And once I see a reset dear, nature say na say it's not ye Ejuma. And people should not think same but now as just a Ghanaian and say oh. We are going to hold the government to their toes for every word that they brought out. They are the winning election. We are going to hold them to it because we expect them say, making sure some more Ghana man, a year, so we all have to work together to make sure that we build this Ghana, the Ghana we all need, the Ghana we all want. That's it.
That's it. Honorable. Me team kwaso.
It's that was it.
Na kunmu odin on.
Kunmu odin say only among you could say MPP kokolia. Zamoni krasi. But
the money krasi baby na menka say.
But
only MPP kodia money krasi.
Money krasi. It's when I spiritual.
And spiritual.
Spiritual.
Monica same.
I mean, so was that is open so money be because baby on money do spiritual.
Then spiritual.
national secretary, spiritual. So maybe I will call that. Asidana made better Nyankopon me constituent. There be any platform and I'm a me constituency. I had this year was Amenfi East for us. So man share a casa, no man shiska. No more share the NDC to me, the homeboy to me, no more twice. You know our constituency, now I say 4 years. But your break is agents, no.
Yeah.
Anyaminti ebeto aso de impuntu esefataba eti bibia boko the party musuboko our able president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what Ghana for bose obesumo na wo hwe the way what started to the normal giving us 60 ministers na enye easy o say having 183 members of parliament who know who defy all us. Why now Dubai was starting 110? So no, for the sake and the interest of Ghana, and the party for Montemas here, they build a better Ghana, you reset Ghana, of which will be uploading. So yeah, my man say spiritual way. We're gonna account to Ghanaians. We're always accountable to them. Yeah, say but some more who Brazil, and I mean say Ghana na yena peno enche biano. I enjoy say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the president will experience. Look at the quality product however. Look at the ministers. Say a football team selection we want at bench. We are going to deliver. So senior just be rest assured say we will deliver. You have every right also to criticize. The government they all criticize here. Also. See the chance for no one to make and that's heads of secondary schools. Omo to me kasa sana school kwala ni ponye aduane ndi so na na do feel power no omo to me kasa eti bibi abokwa
Alfred. Yeah. I am now a board member of TOR. Yes. As a board member. Now we free.
Na pay over say. Officer make bibi chair pa. Onini eyi. NDC amanukuru. Are you ready?
Now we free TOR.
Yeah.
What was the state of Tema Oil Refinery as a former board member?
Yenya strategic investor. Yeah, signing agreement in hand it over. Say he should bring in. He was working between $200 million and above, or they were invested in TOR to revamp it and everything. We went through the normal process and everything. There about I think 6 people applied. In a Nipa Bakuna.
6 companies.
Yeah, 6 companies. And the Nipa Bakuna Etumiye. The other 2 that wanted to even partner with the first one to do it near there, but we told them that they should deal with them directly and work on everything. But before I hear before I hand over to the meaning say they are signing BBI and very soon this January they are supposed to start bringing the first $20 million to start revamping the place and putting certain machines into place to start working. So TOR is not a dead asset, it's a strategic asset that is still working. There are various aspects on it on 1 year, and even we put in some investments in changing some of the softwares near the Omode Jumano. Near there we've got in various beta different aspects within the sector, within the TOR industry to make sure that everything is working on point, even before the strategic investor comes in.
Strategic investor Beninyano.
It's for TOR to bring it out.
Oh.
It's for TOR to bring it out.
Okay. For management, yeah. Management also announce it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for them to bring it out.
Okay.
To tell you, I believe TOR is on point. Sent you a wash and sent you is not nowhere near at all. Sure. I mean, with all the $3 billion investment, almost any idea, they even rely on TOR for so many things. And I can tell you that TOR is still on top, and TOR is going to work as it's expected to work.
So, mobile, na a kase na da TOR triso.
There are various car, some on production lines, some on even contracts are money in signing the idea in various ranges, and I cannot mean to me bomb team says young amount full but
okay.
Ibumu was show. And gradually, some of them we settled out of court, some of them we were able to sit down and look at how we can work together to make sure that gradually we take some off. And there are some that went under the ESLA as Omoshena Omutia, so that is it should be out of the books of TOR, so that government and ESLA deals with it straight away. And those are huge items. One way or another, it came into the books. But on the whole, on the day-to-day running of the place, it's going on very well. Workers are paid every month on time. They even got their December monies near the end, so whatever we have to do. Even the
TOR workers are paid on time.
Oh yeah, they are paid on time. Nobody can say it's not paid on time. Every month, time I be do pay. Now you and also even their arrears in their my friend is saying Provident Fund. We've given them twice, November and December. We paid them, I think 5 million just to clear the debts. There's a huge debt there that before we came into office, they were not being paid. But every month we are paying it. Hereby, and electricity was outstanding and over, I think, almost about $2 million or so. We've paid everything off. The workers' provident fund, it's being paid. The debt are at Dahono, about over 100 and something million Ghana cedis, and we've started clearing it, and we've given them even monies in about 5 million in December, 5 million in November, just to make sure that they're able to meet their demands. Almost share. So on point, we are. I can say with confidence, we were doing well before we left office.
So. Na enka samuna mwodi anka by January nka TOR start ya adwuma.
Yeah, January this year the investor was supposed to bring in about $20 million to start operation. That is putting the machine in shape and everything and start the
okay. Then start okay now or start retooling
the whole place and make sure that basic things are being done. Then gradually we'll increase the capacity, And so he was working between. The contract, I think, is over $200 million to be invested there.
Okay. There's also a company they want me and country.
I believe that TOR management should come out with that. I mean, once it's done.
Okay. It's a silly contract.
It's been signed and sealed. Everything is delivered.
Torinko now.
They be meaning. Torinko was out of this time.
And
Torinko, they cancelled that contract and a new bid was put in place. Torinko did not apply.
And Evitor?
I don't know.
After the state and former TOR a woman, do you think she beat me?
Oh yeah. When I went there myself, I was shocked because who say they have everything it takes to be okay. Unfortunately, there are some internal things that needs to be put in place. It be a theft within.
Theft
within, yeah.
Theft within TOR.
Yeah.
So chrono cost TOR.
Yeah. Theft within. If it's checked well, because we wanted to even put CCTV cameras all over. If it's checked well in their stores and everything, I don't think there should be a problem. I don't see why someone should take a part that is needed to work in TOR to go and give it to a friend saying, a sister company now, almost $3 billion. Sent you. Yeah. For board to come and write and start investigating before the part comes back to the warehouse. It shouldn't happen. In Yaman Kitten, when people are doing it now, they are not looking at the interest of the company. It's individual interest. And that should not happen. The union, one of the unions, most of them are trying their best to make sure that they put people online, they check people to make sure that they do the right thing. I saw a lot of improvement there when we met the union. We sat down with them. They realized what we wanted to do and what they have to also do to support it. But there are individuals who also cause problems.
Okay.
There are individuals who would not meet the criteria, and that is the problem. If Ghanaians, wherever you go, we are a government company, now we run in and now we are to say a wow company and you want it to succeed, we will succeed. because every company that is built is viable.
8 years in office wasn't not too long a time for us to see Tor working before Akufo-Addo leave in office. After promising, say, Oba revive it all.
There were too many internal strikes and scuffles for.
And it took us 8 years.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
How?
That's why I told you that if people want the companies to run, they would run.
The company was in the hands of the government of Ghana.
Sir, a 3 billion company on basis you.
Yeah.
Isn't Ghanaians no more running?
Yeah.
Why are they not? They started very well. Yeah, say it's your issues now almost solving the idea. But every company Ghana will share because there's a private company that is running well, which is being run by Ghana.
That was why some of you were there.
And that is why I'm telling you that we put certain things in order.
8 years.
I went there within the last how many years? Less than a year.
Last
year March, or was it? And they told us in March, and we started in April. April to December, the year, no. It's marvelous. Go and check.
But so it means that when I say from 7 years now,
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. And I don't want to delve into it. Was it?
Because I know the on.
Oh yeah, it's
so within 8 years, me I revive it all.
Yeah, it's painful. We'll be someone say, why? What is going on? What is going on?
Mukombo kunta de chirem about it. This Tor debt recovery levy. Yeah, near Chiano. Ombo kunta de chirem that.
Tor debt recovery. It wasn't about Tor debt recovery. It was the ESLA is consists of the energy sector levy.
Okay,
and some of Tor debts are in there. Other debts are in there.
How much you scar Tor debt no kwa yet me?
David. We go into all these things. I realize that these are debts that we even took over, and they have been brought down to the barest minimum. The more the ESLA, you get your AE into the ESLA, the more it helps into settling some of these debts. Yes, I won't say the previous government started the ESLA and they came to continue. But you can decide to say, oh, you're pushing hard so that we get the energy system running very well, or you're trying any idea. But there are still things you have to massage.
Tax
oh yeah.
It looks as if you said tax be all men be a dinner so. Every tax be a dinner so. So say me tax see and fanko ye A B C D.
Yeah.
Now buy it nepe. Edis tax in koye at the fufro. Without recourse to me and me tax no. Explaining the entire. Yes, me for tax we could Tor debt. Man to me and fair but my ye the kwaku see be a hospital. It be at this time ye here way to help us. Me antias na Bible no sabe catch them me ntwa yi levia. Me nwi achara ban. Because it means it's kana abaje on san fan koya de papa for me.
Now, every aban oba ohia tax dey to anyama. Every aban so auditor general check nyame. It's the auditor general who is supposed to bring some of these things out. Say, aban we receive 800 million. You are supposed to pay this for 800 million. Why is it not paid? Why did you pay only 600 million? 200 million are fine. And if there is a surcharge, you put in the surcharge. Me sitting there as maybe a managing director or I'll look in my books and see where I believe, say, there are certain data. In Tema, it be a bet to me cause financial loss to the company.
Sure.
A bit increase in interest near there. I might want to pay that faster and maybe pay the others and things. You have to manage. That is why you are there to manage the situation. What say was say you sit down when other companies no better and say, you know what, I'll pay you so much within this time, but I'll start from this particular date. Then you stagger the payments near there. That is how you manage the whole situation. But the most important thing is to make sure that there is some income coming into the company that is helping to pay workers to make sure that things are going well, which we did.
Herbert Crapper can say it's a shame and disappointment on us as a nation for not making Tor work.
But I mean that was not Minchia for the Minchia will be a party paying for and this is my cool. Now Minchia and then a Western region, your former regional caucus leader and former deputy majority leader, area Honorable Amakofibua or Converting into Western region na Ghana nyina no and the Kotanechi na omonswa President Mahama Bomudi nyina no we wish them the very best of luck no maye Jumaden sum Ghana mechia regional chairman na tukune the regional executive ye new regional minister nyame Adom parliament ye jini tuma oba era Jones
one regional minister new one
president nominee Jones.
Okay.
Yeah. Mechia no na mechia the constituency executive sir. Area chairman Nana Kofi Atochidano. Any OBBA, the assembly members, coordinators and everyone. Nkoma ye di na meraho. Na meraho no penny say. Meraho but manager kakran so say there's hope. It is good Ghanaians voted for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and NDC. And yes, I can come let us say, and can I turn into spirituality no mind go. By a two Obama, Nyankopon na family no, practically and physically no, SCA wa family. And come on, I would no start. I was shocked, say, senior. You know, when I meet him, I am a struggle kakra because of the Otieno. Now I do always say, Omomo caliber no, I am an Adom person use you. So I'm not surprised, say. Also call late or top board so intina can be busa me say being a member of a top board na mo se ma signing on manya obia money na call into contractor obaboa emato agina ye no na go say company ni wan want me am ba my.
So it's for management to come out with that. I mean, once management has not come out, then it means that they have to finalize certain things. But management
if I heard you right,
you say we have signed.
Yes. Fetch me a text from a staff of TOR. Maybe in 2020 end to you. How can you spend 8 years for the investors? Ask Honorable Alfred.
8 years
about
for investors. Same.
Yeah, to get an investor to invest in TOR. Ask Honorable Alfred about Torinko deals that never materialized. All the money he's talking about which are used to pay our salaries are being paid out of people's products stored in our storage facility. The name of that so-called investor is called Net Oil Company.
Isn't that work?
This company is in Dubai, which is known to be Net Oil Energy or Global, which is different from DS. DS is a scam. The truth of the matter is that they were not up to the task. No internal problems can overpower the government of the land if only government has the willpower to do it. A staff of Tema Refinery.
How was he?
The last part.
The last was see. The truth of the matter is that they were not up to task. No internal problems at all can overpower the government of the land if only the government has the willpower to do it.
How was he? Yet to Kromoha. Now wait.
I
make us a mirror. Who's a meeting common serving company more coin to a contract with no. Nidini Crampo in Sanka. Most of some we are almost they are taking over. Now I say, Tona Kasan, what's
not taking over, joint venture.
Joint venture, meaning that they are coming to help improve, improve the operations of the company. What was the purpose until you established it all? An idea be do and MPP Asamayokuno, since you are Mekasa, SCA Jamu Kakra. Near concentrate near shady area Mahama Bay. But I see a Magana Fons who say, this is the state Amujaye. No Chino, Oman Cotina Baby and Case, Oman yes stories. Share Abasi. No, besides said told that saying, when we were leaving office 2016, wouldn't see a lifty air crude oil from Jubilee further, yet a come at all to refund. But the purpose, the main purpose here established in Tono, see a very refund the air crude oil. Now when you buy product be brave. 2016 I was check. We lifted air oil, crude oil from Jubilee further near the coffee the top. Omoba NSC saying, as like you mentioned something, energy sector levy. You John Dramani Mahama, etikesi or that some die papa. We say let's bring this levy. See the babwa, a bit me a car, a surrounding a energy who send me any they buy. Look at something here. 2015 we paid we reduced the debt from a year 3.9 billion. In 2015, it was 3.9 billion. As you were leaving office, 2016, you reduced to 3.1 billion because of inflows from Air Esla.
As which year starts 800 million Ghana.
Exactly, from Air Esla. So
from which year to which year?
From this, what I have here, 2015, the debt was 3.9. That was 2015. And you reduce by 3.1, which you pay 8. And look at into 8 years, in the space of 1 year, 2015 to 2016, we were able to reduce it by 8, right? So I'm buying 8 years, and I'm use the proceed from Esla year and to the state need to say. And I'm shocked to hear say, na normal because a man for bokro no e woto na ye raba me adekita man no wan fa na wan set e ye the declaration no e ye to so na do can tell us say ye the company man no ono an ko for adwuma no obi mo bokro no wo mu yet they couldn't manage them e masisi ato ba bia bedu no o kana say me there's hope for Ghanaians is the reason why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was voted for because we share the state of Tor ye be fire any bust abra ye wura eye ewada akmo ba ye na ye ma to aba be ye vibrant eye company on betumi ama Ghana ba bia ye du na MPP aban omo ba say omo ba be wia no ma sell man that's exactly what I've done. Look at sen what you to there na ode esla na oba betu ye one more gauge. Meanwhile you people criticize Yera John Dramani Mahama for introducing esla because no mo nim botaye techi Mahmoud Geji, what introduce e-levy? E-levy, what has been the benefit of e-levy to Ghanaians? You people promised, say, you were going to move us from taxation to production. But no kono, now yet taxation to taxation, without we seeing results. And this how we find ourselves where we are today. Look at the comedy agree. They will go into negotiation. Ghanaians are, Sister Anka will be very glad, say, senior Bemaya say, the name of a company now Urbano, the benefits we are going to get. But once the company's name cannot even be named to us, not just where are we going as a country? It is good. So many are see Ghana for in boom. Now the reset agenda no, you support His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now say 1 year, then we can all criticize. But MPP as a party to sit back and criticize this government early days, me tisobi kasana me say, where was that person? No free baby na abana because to a strategic way for this country. Where do we find ourselves now? You fool won't sense them. Na a move called energy won't sense them. Nini na nado dankwa ekufuado MPP abaya omo ba they don't have any vision for the people. Omo the any rhetorics. We are in this town. Omo way agenda one agenda. I was shocked to hear from Nanado on one enum in his last State of the Nation address. Say, only 3 hospitals na we out of 111 na mo tout here na. So to na odi abedu ya the total debt ye as member of the board and to me and farmer here. It's a question, where are we going to get it from? A question, where are we going to get from? Say, what me identify, say, amount for Bokrono within the company there. Then what are the measures I'm going to put in place as management, as board members, as government to make sure, say, Sano man, you basically because you're Ghana Japadi.
Are we going to see something different under John Mahama?
More than different. Why? Look at experienced minister Saba. You're John Jinapo JJ.
Okay.
When it comes to energy sector, I think one time I'm sector by sector debates.
Yeah.
So what and to look at his demeanor, and he's going to work under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who is ready to account to Ghanaians. I was see, winning, it wasn't a fluke.
Oh, a member of parliament who can be a woman. Can you, on behalf of the government, assure Ghana for said Tor will work under John Mahama?
I was see, any rhetorics, Tor will work under John Mahama because 2016, as I've stated earlier, we are lifting crude oil from Jubilee Fort near the Kwayade Otor. Because the last product. We took it to Tor, and that was the main purpose in here. You establish a Tor. A caneswa ye deno, ye reduce ye guswa ye tuya is the more reason why ye de Esla buy. Esla was to take care of every energy sector. A kebi obiano na abuaye. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, because when him say And on our I trick here. We have to lift crude from Nigeria anyway. And then my lights won't say me now. I challenge you. But say to even look at the construction of a road in this country. Look at how expensive it is. Because bitumen, we have to import it. But say toy functional by products, we are going to get kerosene, we are going to get bitumen, we are going to get several products that also expand our economy. You bring a Juma year, 24-hour economy, that's where it's going to be effective. You bring a Juma year, and my unemployment rate here reduce. Now, here John Dramani Mahama counted to Ghanaians. Look at what he's doing now. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Look at the caliber of ministers. Practically experienced people with a track record are Ghana for air budget.
Okay.
So I will see a best Ghana for say I want to swim when you to Abama no. Memo be abamu. Monkosun tayechi. Na memo ni ebe fire no. I will see and yet Nanso Yera John Dramani Mahama say Ghana for kind of no. MPs kind of no. Ministers dinechi na party no led by Yera Asiedu Nketia. Yen nyina kan wa Ghana for more support here no. Ye the Ghana ebe ko bia. You and I we proud say ye Ghana for.
Okay.
Na do a cat
Just-
no dey bejai.
Just a quick one, yeah.
Okay,
Bisa,
no, so-
Bisa, question.
Munya reports be a say under Kwame Ewada, the former MD for Tor. Almost left here about 3 million crude to be refined by Tor.
Me who say reports.
When you say
Me
report.
who. The time I came in, there have been subsequent boards.
Boards, yeah.
ABBA. Before it got to a time they even dissolved the whole board.
Yeah.
Now the interim management committee by.
Yeah.
After that, move form a board, because they realized they needed to bring some industry aspects near them.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Nimpakro send a message,
Okay.
or Juma water or
Or
not,
Juma
because I
water.
have I don't know. I'm saying that I
And I
don't
mean, I
know.
make it so yeah,
And I'm saying I don't know, because if na ko kasa no, so ka nyama ya.
Okay.
Adom even within the short time I buy. Even the record time.
Salary they were confirming.
The record time I buy.
How much time be
and when
kind of free.
salary.
Yeah.
Say 1 year a juma internally, how can you get salaries to be paid and other benefits to be given? Isn't it the system that should be working? So if we've come and we've put systems in place, I'm a juma banner. Why do you sit down and complain?
Okay.
Or say your friends say then where do you know you see say
Okay. Also, no internal problems can overpower the government of the land.
no, or can something about the board, something.
The board,
Another one can't be on that.
the people. Okay.
But whatever it is, no.
Yeah.
You don't expect the board to sit down and watch people suffer in that organization. The board is there to put things in place, help management to streamline the work to be done. And that is what we did. Tanks are being served. Oil is coming in for tanks to be stored. The main job for a tour time I start here is to be a reserve tank.
And here one part of
Yes,
the
that was the main, before they added the refinery to it.
Okay.
That was the main, it was a storage thing. That was the main for tour.
You couldn't be quite because the MPP Grand percent Monday a whole story tank farm they sent you.
No. Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
One is hard enough.
No, I mean, people speculate so many things. And when, as a board member, no, I can't come and sit here and tell you so many things that have gone on internally at SMA.
Yeah.
And that is why I use one of the, after here I can show you some of the agreements between the company and us when we are signing and everything. But
Like
I
company
cannot,
now,
yes,
joint venture, by joint venture,
yeah.
okay.
It's not we don't call it a joint venture. It's an investment that will be reaped over a year, some years, and then they work out. It is like borrowing money to revamp, but the person has some controlling interest in it within the time or the Sika.
Is it like in a form of BOT?
Yes.
Something like that, like a BOT. I don't want to call it joint venture because when you call it joint venture, also implications are ever, and they can use it as a tool. A joint venture. Why should someone go and sit and say it's joint venture, especially being a board person there?
So in this case, you had more for how long?
I think it was about 5 or 10 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you're investing $200
together.
million US.
Yeah, working together.
And is that
it's going
amount
to increase the capacity and bring in modern things. Apart from they coming in, we're doing this AOK digitalization money.
Yeah.
We've put all those in place.
Yeah.
We've put so many things in place. You will sit there and you'll be amazed. Say, a board that worked within 8 months was able to do all this before they even exited?
Not to interject. Let's see, all members no call board no so no. The benefit of the doubt say, ebi omo call late.
Okay, omo batch no mo
so omo contema.
That's why I can say nyama P so before we came. Those I cannot speak for.
Okay.
What I know when I came on board
was the
is to make sure that the 8 months we are to make sure that the place is working.
Okay.
And luckily for John Mahama, he's going to get a system that is going to, take off immediately.
So John Mahama don't have any excuse not to make it all work
at all.
Was he?
And before he even went on political platforms to say, oh, when I come, I'll bring investors in so that all will work in here. He knew what was going on. Definitely. There's no way that was a secret. There is no way that was a secret. I don't come and sit here and do political rhetorics. I'm telling you on authority, say everything that should let this thing work has been put in place. All agreements signed. All they need to do is to take off. Right now, baby, I don't know, is to get the person who will lead to take it off.
And you think that the agreement, agreement, so Biaka so the Sakra can ensure that papa because
example be when we were taking over in 2017, the little AME radio, a word that could put in certain things nananka say we could have said oh, we are kicking it off, but they looked at it and they saw that okay, this thing can help to go in place, so they went ahead and they started using it. It also helped all, and it's part of the reason why there are certain funding coming in from other quarters. And this was done by Wadako. Very laudable idea. But we didn't cancel it. We used it. Because we are looking at how you can make sure the place is working.
Don't you think that there are some places we want, but the current government will feel say also tweaking to the interest of them?
It's up to them. But if I'm telling you an authority, say everything that has been put in place is in the benefit and interest of Tor to work. We met with all the stakeholders. We met with all the, unions near there. We showed them, they understood, they appreciated what we did.
Okay.
We are one of the few, in fact, that is one of the boards I'm meeting as well. I'm my citation to tell us that within the short time, they are my saw anything.
But I say, by information, I can say this if I could go GRA, I block it, a while can block workers.
This is
someone in into a place for some corner where Wajma. Mulabre Asso, Yakaba here. Yama Munina, Aquaba Bienfa, Emra Begem so. In some more Marini, Eddie Marini, but where we name Empaba. If we are 12 and 6, there will be another live draw. Yeah, wait me. My country say from now out to April, the official teams after April. Betting tax be free on them to win here. When you're sick of fully. Aqua enjoy. Average. Now came here Sunday report.
American.
And I will be told you now.
I'm just saying, say, I believe, say, the groundwork has been set for President Mahama to take off on John. In fact, even at the transition, we went the managing director and the head of AE, the whole AE, so they went there, who is also a board member, and they explained everything to them. And they were very pleased about the whole process. It wasn't as if BB was sumanse. So I can tell you for sure, say this transaction is a very good transaction. It will help the whole tour to revamp itself in the next 10 years. And Cheba, tour will be back on its feet, and it will be a full government operation.
Okay. It is said that a kind of maneboa by Chemus Udwani Ghana Revenue Authority at Naya, the headquarters. President John Dramani Mama Ebo Bidiora one support, say on Enquire Commissioner or GRA. But some members be a so mere and this for so many and he can't occupy that office in Janopay. Some of these members now about demo or GRA headquarters. Some people workers no cry engagement. So you're asking Ghana police service, don't fail us this time. IGP.
I think I wanted to say something on that.
Nah, Emma Amrante no call them. Why? I'm going to calm it down. Tensions.
I wanted to say something on that. I think it's becoming one too many. And if the president we let go of so many things during our time, and it became like a difficult situation. Until they do time, we say they just kept quiet and watched.
Yeah.
Because all these things are serving the interest of the country. I don't believe say President Forbes say Uncle Baby, someone has the right and the authority to go and stop it. President in himself here or Fanny Pakona alcohol. In Pakrono on fi Afghanistan, on fi Jerusalem, on fi America or Ghana. He's looking at the interest of Ghana. Until this thing should be stopped, and the president should call the people to order. In fact, the chairman of the party should call the party boys to order, because it is not right and it is not fair to the leader or the president of the republic. Why should that happen? Why should it happen? End up as a say we are not in a banana republic.
Yeah.
There should be some discipline, and discipline starts from day one. 120 days, no, that discipline come. So when to me and discipline will go from now on. It tells us the way this country is going to be directed.
But I'll be surprised if President Tiomana or EGR boss if you are.
I'll be sad. I'll be shocked. Because it shows you cannot be a firm leader. It shows automatically. Because it was saying here when call your people and tell them, say, I have a reason for taking this person there. And that is why I say it behoves on the party leader. Okay. Because President I don't believe he did it alone.
Sure.
Definitely, party in Penifona Kahon, no decided say the way call. Into a party leadership, no, in say fret party members not to order. Say, yen yet now, and decided, yen sent the way call. And the person definitely will serve for some time. It's not going to serve forever. If the person is going there, say, orchestrating Yama, no, orchestrating Yama, by why ye ama, or not the way are open, like bringing all these taxes down. How do we also raise revenue, or how do we spread the revenue in such a way, say, a beso obiaso, instead of being a selected few, as is always the case.
Yeah.
And these are the reasons why you take certain people to GRA to do the job for you.
Okay, so if he, and today our reporter said, President Mahama said, my appointments are based on merit and competence.
Thank you.
So we are party.
I will ask for this one now. Speak for them.
No be a open GRA on the church.
And I'm in Casamamo.
No be a open GRA on Macon.
But that person should be stopped. And that person, that person should not be given anything.
That is it.
They should start fishing out, and definitely national and
Security.
NIB, national security. Women now will definitely know who it is, and the people should be fished out, and especially be disgraced, because it worries the country and it worries how we govern.
Sir, oh yes, sir. Mpensenpensenmu. Be an oh, you don't tell us here. Mpensenpensenmu. But in your son, change your mama.
In Sophie, Ebia message so about them foot soldiers now, son or more elections.
Say.
Ebi na yese obi nko a friend saying be we ni amunko obuase na omunko fa ho no na wo ko obuase na wo ko fa ho a enye say na wo say when as much as we want this thing to happen, sometimes we year campaign na yen hwe nsema ye ka che for soldiers yen hwe nsema ye ka che omomuofo yen hwe nsema ye lead omo say oh ye ba wo betu akoje ha toilet mpo omo ko toilet mpo ye ko ho aden
ona ba papa another day
was
about for the SAO.
Was stressor.
Edin. O say enye din. Enye din de cost na enye ye condemn na o say energy a eye senior wenya o de kasa. Sana na ke person o de kato asem no.
I've told you to now me a board member, so there are certain things I cannot say.
Say it is your government.
I am a board member and you are under oath of secrecy.
No.
It's the management who are supposed to say certain things. Now you are town Michi. So that one you have to know. If you are feeling a war by your friend saying board so until you be church we call board now we be say.
There's someone say na you wa ban na fairly of which are we are part of that government. Na now dan kwaku fado aban. Wama wakwanya say won som no. And am the 8 years na sign contract.
At least you hear mama have omefa.
No. It can be rhetorics.
Yeah,
question. So must sign contract. Contract no
must sign. I can't GRA. Asema I chiwo dey go.
Contract na must sign no turn.
To make attack.
Here John Dramani Mahama has every right to review that contract.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's for
money.
Oh yeah.
Because yet to Chroma na now down kwaku for PDS. Baby omo dey ko wie.
Okay.
Asisi aye light one sense say ma be wie samre no. Ye ba na ye kan dey koso GRA ni ade ya.
Yeah.
The course of many animal marco, acquisition, your master almost say, Omunyabutre. They say you share the two aya, and can me a true munam. Say, Obi and Andra, yen share your mum penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, only NDC Amayokuni, Yesu, and Nunti Agana for to Abama, and you will be here, yen paying for new como, than say a bit to Sanam, on and yet into Munyai. Now, the Emmy Desem NDC ni, then Yamia Dom Yenya, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the president. Or shall the course or Boasena or condemn ye? Even before you really yena among 4 years, we know, or catch almost say, Satem Nanado was the president. Into a say, Oma a state institutions, sir. I had the police, whoever no, Omun take charge. They refuse to do it. Now, I am one say, MPP, as same way have banner, I say, and yet, yen chasso. Esian rameme bin CBM no no more justify share energy senior de kasa yeti kroma police officer Nina Bruce at the seat of government
who be cancer asem
no na do dan kwa akufuado ono ani fi a otim police ni a okọ na juma MPP wini ye no omo so omo gi ni uniform den na ekoso okumase yema eye jeja sebe wafa afunu o sebe wafa afunu o rifa window mu Obama constituency, I was DC 2016. You lose power. I'm about to attack me. See, you lose power in here.
Free office.
Free office. Go to Memphis constituency CCA. Me dana nano me party paying for any mebnu NDC. Phone in Asi. You know what Kasa say? And yes, I can faso. Every single billboard I hear MPP on my mountain is you. But moving in, I want Power 2020 to become a member of Parliament. But my billboard, I'm raising it down. It say, why say I'm buying a also? And that's what MPP for the enemy no. Now question you want to say, you're John Dramani Mahama onim, and now why? Into yenya botrema no. Maybe we are not supporters no. And Kofobi wa higher mama appointment. They were against the government. Sending parents no. Amamu ebebu ni see failure. You're John Dramani Mahama. And
some people say we are Crophobia president, my appointment, and no more against
GRD. Okay, Omo call no GRD and American to be specific. No, they have a reason for going there.
Reason
no, say
it was against the government.
Or reason they have a reason for going there.
And say
okay, maybe. So your board in baby no office in the the other no call. So more reason for going there, but more reason is say on corner on block it. If you have anything about the manner, if you are paying for any man, you go to the party office.
Okay.
Now I approach you, no I can, no more year through because if you are not becoming a man, only be in our constituency.
But because what's someone who says,
Mr. Samano,
what's someone?
We'll
say there are some people that are appointed or more. They were against the government. So he was against the government. He was against the government.
They have a reason for going there.
So say that he was against the government.
That is for going there.
I think that show
they have a reason for going there.
No, we see he was against the government.
They have a reason for going
so
there.
So he was against the government.
Why are they there?
He was against the government. Now say you on say Nancy so be another one so aba.
Another one. Energy awanya.
Share another one by Mami Chobako. Mami Chobako bi wa. Mami Chobako bi kwezi. Share or say NDC tax beat up police at Kwabenya. Can you imagine? Can you imagine NDC tax beat up police at Kwabenya?
Such like such like now.
Na nya ade na ya chowo. Nya ade na ya chowo.
Such like paper now.
Na ade na ya chowo.
Na be na such like because the daily graphic now come once a month.
Me say NDC tax. NDC tax. Mo question police officer na wo beka wan answer na nka bus asem. Wo beka na nka bus asem. Say see ade na happen 2 days ago. It happened 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
It's impacho. Omo ma call no ya condemn enye.
Won't condemn me.
They may have a reason for
they have a reason.
It's not more reason omo paying for and not this form. You're John Dramani Mahama. Ya to Abama no Ghana for ye mama ye nyina ye de mo. Na mom obi mfa no husuma se mani number bi say me minimum obi a oye adwumati a party a na obe presidency a me prompt no because o me shame no some ye adwumati a Mahama.
O say
oh don't say me there many evidence me as MP I can't do that. and you know His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will not support this.
But another name I hear draw, your friend is saying. There was another name about out I hear draw.
See, your problem, your withdraw name.
And also,
get your facts right. Get your facts right.
Apart from GR,
I think that Bimusu challenge. Ebi should stay. I think that was Cocoa Board. Against Randy Abbey.
Apart from Cocoa Board, Randy Abbey, there was another one.
Yes.
NCA. What can I say?
That be
on they will draw it.
Oh, hostel.
Oh, yeah.
NCA. MPP. I will see one would your Oyano Chroma.
Oh, yeah.
Let me show you the video. I'm showing the videos
as an officer or as an officer. That's why officer why you have to say go you. Obega so one.
When a suman song go say ejuma.
It will boss mawa.
Let me show give you the video.
Obisa simple person mo bi anse.
You be here say ono asa oye na juma no. Radio stations say ogugu on bebrebe no. Bebrena was not justified.
One say.
But me as member of parliament.
Court.
Who say that?
Court.
Yeah, court. But no him say bebrena wa.
Can you imagine? Can you
imagine? See what see.
Do you know for sure
parliament
do you know for sure say that? Do you know for sure say now Radio Gold at the time ma
don't single out only Radio Gold.
No.
They
were not registered.
Don't single out Radio Gold. And even your own people, I think your own party people came out to say, "Omo de kakra, not only Radio Gold. On share kwan obe fasoa. Even Radio Gold phone, kwan omo ye say, omo kuni omo ko negotiate. No more share a mode of payment. When ti omo,
but I say 180.
Now when how can I say me?
Na fianko oye djuma wo oh yeah we me pese ye we 1 second on the anti-gay bill no anti-gay bill ye pese on sign man signing me pese me from MP so obe sign no sign
omo team anti-gay bill
anti-gay bill
we are there now for Ghana. So happy birthday call and from
anti-gay bill no can one say.
Oh yeah, more multimedia to be specific. Adom, wish you all the best of watch. Show. Now on your case, that's the big man himself. PRO. Happy birthday. Who do birthday that way? Be did the question. Or say that from. You wish you.